Have you ever wondered about the origins of the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, specifically the origin of Palestine? The story of this region is as old as the sands it rests upon, yet it continues to shape our world today. Questions abound, answers are often elusive, but history provides us with clues. The tale of Palestine is one of ancient beginnings, succession of empires, and modern-day struggles. Join us on this journey through time as we unravel the history of Palestine. To understand Palestine, we must travel back in time to the Bronze Age, around 3,300–1,200 BC. Picture a time when the wheel was the height of innovation and the written word was a novelty. This was a time when the landscape of the Middle East was vastly different from what we know today. The land now known as Palestine has been a cradle of civilization, with evidence of human habitation dating back nearly 1,000,000 years. Indeed, the story of Palestine is as old as humanity itself. It is a tale woven with the threads of countless cultures, civilizations, and peoples who have left their indelible marks on the land's rich tapestry. The ancient beginnings of Palestine are synonymous with the emergence of the Canaanite civilization. These ancient people, known for their advanced urban culture and sophisticated trade networks, were some of the earliest inhabitants of the region. The Canaanites' influence was profound, shaping the cultural, linguistic, and religious landscapes of the area. They thrived in city-states along the eastern Mediterranean coast, in the area now comprising modern-day Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, and parts of Syria and Jordan. The Canaanites were a resilient people, surviving and adapting through numerous invasions and shifts in power. They bore witness to the rise and fall of empires, the march of armies, and the evolution of societies. Yet through it all, they managed to maintain their distinct identity, their unique culture, and their connection to the land. The Canaanites eventually fell under the rule of the Israelites, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Palestine's history. But the spirit of the Canaanites, their resilience, and their deep-rooted connection to the land lived on. This spirit would endure through the centuries, persisting through countless trials and tribulations, shaping the identity of the Palestinian people and the history of the region. Thus began the complex history of a land known to the world as Palestine. As we delve deeper into this fascinating tale, we'll see how these ancient beginnings have had far-reaching implications, influencing the course of events and shaping the narrative of one of the world's most contested regions. From the Canaanites, we see a succession of empires that ruled over Palestine. Travel back in time and you'll find the land of Palestine under the dominion of a myriad of empires, each leaving behind a unique imprint on its history. The ancient Egyptians were one of the first to lay claim to this region, leaving behind a legacy of architectural wonders and their complex pantheon of gods. This land then fell under the control of the Assyrians, a fierce and warlike people known for their military prowess and vast empire. The Assyrians were replaced by the Persians, who brought with them a new religion, Zoroastrianism, and a policy of respect for the customs and traditions of the conquered. Then came the Greeks, bringing with them the light of Hellenism. With the conquest of Alexander the Great, Palestine became an important center of Greek culture and learning. This was followed by the rule of the mighty Romans, who, despite their iron-fisted control, brought with them advancements in architecture, governance, and law. The Arab conquest in the 7th century introduced Islam to the region, forever changing its religious and cultural landscape. This was followed by the Crusaders, whose brutal and bloody campaigns left deep scars on the region. The Mamluks, a dynasty of former slave soldiers, then took control, ushering in a period of stability and prosperity. Finally, the Ottomans ruled over Palestine for 4 centuries, contributing to its rich tapestry with their unique blend of Turkish, Persian, and Arab influences. Each of these empires left indelible marks on Palestine, from the architectural remnants that dot its landscape to the diverse religious and cultural practices of its people. They each brought their own languages, religions, and cultures, shaping and reshaping this land at the crossroads of continents. The echoes of these empires can still be heard today in the languages spoken, in the faiths practiced, and in the traditions upheld. This succession of empires has created a rich and diverse mosaic of cultures and religions that make up Palestine. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of this land and its people in the face of constant change and upheaval. Each empire left its mark, creating a mosaic of cultures and religions that make up Palestine. The modern conflict, however, has its roots in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It was a time when the world was witnessing the rise of nationalistic sentiments. Among these movements was Zionism, a Jewish nationalist movement that sought a homeland for Jews in response to widespread anti-Semitism. The aspiration was to establish this homeland in Palestine, considered the ancestral land of the Jews. In this backdrop, we witness the Balfour Declaration of 1917. This was a public statement issued by the British government expressing its support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This declaration was seen by many Jews as a green light for the realization of the Zionist dream. However, Britain's role was not just limited to issuing declarations. After the fall of the Ottoman Empire in World War I, Britain assumed control of Palestine under the League of Nations mandate system, known as the British Mandate for Palestine. This mandate was meant to prepare Palestine for future independence, but the conflicting promises made to both Jews and Arabs led to increasing tensions. On the other side, the Arab population in Palestine was also nurturing its own sense of nationalism. Arab nationalism was on the rise, emphasizing Arab unity and independence. The increasing Jewish immigration into Palestine, encouraged by the Balfour Declaration and facilitated by the British Mandate, was viewed as a threat to the Arab majority. These were turbulent times. The competing nationalisms of Zionism and Arab nationalism, alongside the geopolitical maneuverings of the British Empire, created a complex and combustible situation. The seeds of discord were sown, tensions escalated, and the stage was set for a conflict that would shape the region for the next century. These events set the stage for the Israel-Palestine conflict we know today. Post-1948, the struggle for Palestine took on a new dimension. With the establishment of Israel, the conflict escalated into a full-blown war. Several Arab nations rallied around Palestine, leading to the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. This war resulted in an Israeli victory and significant territorial expansion, leaving the Palestinians with less than half of their original homeland. The conflict did not end there. In 1967, the Six-Day War erupted, further exacerbating the situation. Despite its short duration, the war had long-standing effects, with Israel seizing control of the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and other territories. This move displaced thousands of Palestinians, creating a new wave of refugees. During the late 20th century, the struggle took a different form with the first Intifada, a widespread Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation. The world witnessed Palestinians armed with stones face off against Israeli tanks. This uprising was followed by the Second Intifada in the early years of the 21st century, which was characterized by an increase in violence and loss of life. Despite numerous peace initiatives and negotiations, the struggle for Palestine persists into the present day. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains one of the most enduring and controversial of our times. It has been marked by periods of relative calm and moments of violent confrontation affecting not just the region but the entire world. At the heart of this ongoing struggle is the quest for a homeland, for recognition, and for the right to self-determination. The Palestinians continue to fight for their rights, their land, and their freedom. Meanwhile, Israel continues to assert its own right to exist and its security concerns. This struggle has led to a tragic loss of life, widespread displacement, and immense suffering. It has created deep-seated animosities and a complex web of issues that defy easy solutions. Yet, amidst the despair, there are also stories of resilience, of shared humanity, and of hope for a better future. And so the struggle continues with no clear end in sight. The conflict remains a poignant reminder of the complexities of history, the power of narratives, and the enduring challenge of achieving peace in a world marked by division and conflict. Palestine's history is a tapestry of civilizations, cultures, and conflicts, a land that has seen the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of cultural exchanges, and the birth of some of the world's most enduring conflicts. As we consider this rich and complex history, its reverberations echo in the current struggles. The birth of the modern conflict, a saga that continues to unfold, is a testament to the enduring and deep-rooted nature of this dispute. It's a narrative that has been shaped by political, religious, and cultural forces that have been in play for over half a century. The ongoing struggle is not just a matter of history, but a lived reality for the people of Palestine. Their resilience and determination in the face of adversity is a testament to their spirit. As we reflect on the past, it's also crucial to look towards the future. The story of Palestine is still being written. Its next chapters will be shaped by the actions, decisions, and hopes of those who call this land home. The history of Palestine is not just a lesson in conflict, but also a testament to the enduring human spirit. It's a poignant reminder of our shared past and a call to action for a future where peace and justice prevail. So we ask, what might the future hold for this land and its people? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Palestine. We hope you enjoyed this exploration. Your support makes these deep dives into history possible. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Until next time, keep exploring history.